Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third and final game here between Team EG and Team Mouse. You can see this time we've got Mouse's Tosh here as the purple Protoss player in the far right-hand position, also with his ally Mouse's Nova as the green Zerg player. The opposing team, EG StrifeCro, the yellow Zerg player over here in the far lower left-hand position, and the upper left-hand position, EG's Axlsav as the blue Terran players. Yes, this is game number 3 right now, and this is going to be the final game in the series here between these two teams. EG StrifeCro moving out incredibly early with his scout, deciding that he actually wants to get scouting information almost immediately. What is he doing with this drone? What in God's name is StrifeCro doing with the drone? Why is he taking an extractor over here? I do not understand what the heck is going on. StrifeCro taking an extractor from Axlsav. I don't know what his plan is, what his intentions are. What is he doing? This is baffling to me. This is something that I certainly don't understand. Please let me know in the comments below why exactly StrifeCro may be doing this. Why did StrifeCro take this? Is this bad manners? Oh my gosh, are you serious? No. No, you can't do that. That's not right. This is unbelievable. I did not know this. StrifeCro taking the extractor here early on for Axlsav, allowing him to get that early Vespian. How is that possible? What is going on? That is nuts. That is the coolest thing I have ever seen. Absolutely unbelievable. Fantastic work. This game, nothing else could happen this game, and I would just be thrilled because this is unreal. Now, Axlsav coming off with the full wall off here. As you can see on this particular map, you can get a full wall off just with 1 Rax and a supply depot. You do not need the 3 buildings there in that second supply depot. So Axlsav getting off that crazy early wall off allowed him to hide the fact that StrifeCro gave him that extra gas early on, and here comes that super early factory here for Axlsav as a result. Back over here, Mouse's Nova, the spawning pool almost finished right now. His ally, Mouse's Tosh, going with that frontal wall off, of course. That gateway is finished, and here comes on that Cybernex core. Now back over here, we can see that pool just popping. That's going to allow the Zerglings to head on out right now for StrifeCro. I will be very intrigued to see what we're going to be seeing here. Looks like Axlsav actually will be coming out with some early game Hellions. We can see that reactor coming down on there. He is still mining Vespian gas, though, so maybe something a little bit different. He may just be going double Marine and then tank or something fancy like that. We'll have to wait and see, or possibly even just double Marine and Hellion with Infernal Pre-Igniter. So you can see a couple of Zerglings moving out here for EG StrifeCro, as well as this 1 Marine for Axlsav, and Axlsav just sitting on the 1 Marine, as after that he did decide to drop that reactor, and actually will be some double Hellions early game here, lifting off that Rax and moving it on over. That is just nuts. I cannot even believe that that happened, though. I've never seen that before. Absolutely intense stuff. A couple of Zerglings moving on down, actually just bypassing Axlav's Marine, and we'll be moving up to regroup with the rest of these Zergling forces here for StrifeCro to try to hopefully do a little bit more harass and scouting. Now back over here, we can see we do have a Stalker in play, and that's actually going to be pushing forward and taking out the Overlord of StrifeCro, and that's a problem. Now we should see these Zerglings try to push back the Stalker, but that is going to meet the rest of these Zergling forces. So it might just be a little bit of a dance here as he tries to protect that Overlord. Not sure he's got enough, though, because he does not have enough Zerglings to push back these Zerglings here of Nova. That will force him back and force him to lose that 1 Overlord. But here come the Hellions right now. Hellions prepared to push out across the map, actually just pushing back those Zerglings for the time being. This is going to force Tosh to move back to his main base. He's very concerned. We've got a very strong Hellion Speedling push moving out right now, and let's see how effective this ends up being. StrifeCro mounting up his Speedlings as much as possible. Tons and tons of Hellions. Also some Marauders will be coming out as well for Axlsav, but here comes the push. Early game aggression. It is king in team games here. Those Zerglings not standing a chance against the Hellions here of Axlsav, and they will just be moving right into the main base. StrifeCro moving straight in there. Nice split there with those Zerglings, and Hellions keeping those Zerglings of Nova at bay, and this is it. Nova is going to be losing his base. His early game aggression is just way too strong. The Speedlings counteracting those Stalkers, and the Hellions taking care of these Zerglings, Zealots, and the Sentries as well, and this Hellions just able to do so much damage. We also have a little bit of an engagement going on over here. Nice force field, though, preventing the reinforcements from helping. That should buy him a little more time, but I don't know that's going to be enough. We can see right now Tosh forced to push back to his main base, and yet again Nova losing his base so early on. That is a major, major problem right now. Now the Marauders coming on through as well with Vision of the High Ground going to allow to help with those reinforcements. The Marauders will be trying to break down these buildings. Hopefully those Zerglings try to go for that as well. A couple Zerglings, and they're just going to be trying to bust through into Tosh's base, and this is the problem. It does look like Tosh will be losing that front wall off, and that's going to allow the Speedlings and Hellions to just push on in directly into the main base, and there we go. The Cybernetics core gets dropped. All he can warp in right now is a Zealot, couple of Zealots trying to get in, another Cybernetics core. He does have that Blink research coming on through, but Speedlings, Marauders, and Hellions inside of his main base. This is not looking good at all for Tosh. Tosh still in the game though. He wants to see if he can do anything, but it looks like we're going to be seeing the GG in just one moment because these Marauders plus those Speedlings tearing through the rest of those Stalkers. He can't even warp in any more Stalkers, just Zealots, and the Zealots will be getting roasted by those Hellions, and without any counter aggression, really nothing going on at all, and this is going to be a quick GG, and again, just goes to show you how very effective early game aggression is in team matchups. A couple Zerglings trying to move down to help, but that's not going to be much of an issue at all. Quickly taken care of there by that massive amount of Hellion forces that we're seeing from Axlsav. Axlsav moving up to take out the rest of Nova's base. Nova's got no mining or anything, and there it is, guys. Yet another intense team game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Keep watching and keep owning.